We're interested in making people more aware of their patterns of behaviour so that potentially they can change them. In this project, we were interested in electricity usage. We actually went for a very low-tech method of recording electricity usage. So rather than using smart sensors, each day we got the participants on Tidy Street to go down to their electricity meter, note down the reading, and then they went to our website and they'd put that number in. We were interested in doing a public display, so we decided that we would turn the street essentially into a big graph. On the street, we show how the average usage of the participants compares to the Brighton average. It's 500 feet long. We recorded for 3 weeks, and each day we show how they compare. So if you're looking down the street, you can see how their electricity usage has changed over time.
It's woken us up. I'm not very technological, is it? So I did my best, and I'm try to unplug things and so on, but it has made us very conscious of what we use, what we waste.
It wasn't really so much about the numbers as where your wiggly line was going in relation to the street's wiggly line. Seeing the information graphically really focused you into thinking about things that you leave on, that you don't need to.
Mine was quite high, so I needed to, in the community spirit, try and get that down rather than bring the street average out and above. So I started changing the way I did things.
One other piece of technology that we gave the participants was an appliance meter. I think that was really important for them because once they got an idea of how their overall electricity was changing, they then wanted to identify which particular appliances were using more electricity.
We'd see just how greedy some of the devices we had in the house were. Halogen lighting, very, very greedy. Television, not so bad. The kettle, we have to ration the number of cups of tea that we have every day because it uses up so much electricity. But it does make you very aware of what you're using.
Everybody that walked by, you could see them examining the street art, trying to understand what it was.
There was a lot of conversation that went on in the street. When you met something, you were always talking about the project. When people were walking down on a Saturday, they wanted to talk about the project. So I think it genuinely raised the profile, having this thing in the road.
Over the first 3 weeks of the project, the average electricity usage of the participants came down by 15%. So it's promising, and we're hoping that that change will be sustained.
I thought about energy usage in general, but I hadn't thought about how I would change my behaviour. I didn't do anything about it. By participating in the project, what it did was just made me act on it as opposed to think nice thoughts about perhaps doing something.
The main lessons we can learn about sustainability from this project is that although it starts with individuals, a really important factor in people's behaviour is their community. People are influenced by what other people are doing around them. So if you can engage them as a community, they seem to be more motivated and more likely to change their behaviour.